right, guys, I got something different for you. I've cleared out my garage. All of the motorcycles are gone. I moved them outside so that I can have all the space that I need to show you guys what I want to show you. All right, let's do it. Keep it loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded. Very nice, I'm looking at the camera. Heading on, good, good, good. Preloaders, V.I.Preloaders, welcome back to the channel, guys. Always a pleasure to have you guys here with me, and you notice by now, or at least you should. For those of you that are here for the first time, welcome to you as well. My name's Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant, and the name of this wonderful channel is Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. All right, you guys already checked out the thumbnail, so you know what this video is going to be about, and it's something that I wanted to share with you. It's not something I'm really familiar with, but I see how this can be beneficial to a bunch of you guys for a few reasons. All right, let me bring it in here. Yes, guys, I have this thing on a dolly because I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not light. This is an e-scooter by VARLA. That's the name of the company. This is an Eagle One Pro. I want to thank VARLA for providing this scooter to me so that I can share it with you guys. So I'm gonna unbox it. I'm not gonna record the unboxing. And then I'm gonna talk to you guys about how I think you would benefit from owning one of these things. All right, guys, I know I said I wasn't going to record the unboxing, but I'm just going to show you this because it's very well packaged. A lot of styrofoam, and it's in one piece. I appreciate that, so I don't have a bunch of pieces of styrofoam. There we go. Oh my God, guys. That thing is huge. I guess I should have expected it to be that large because based on the size of the box. So before I take it out the box, guys, check this thing out. I mean, I don't know if you can get the perspective that I'm getting as far as the size of this thing, but this thing is huge. Wow. And I'm understanding why it's so heavy too, just based on the way this felt, which is the stalk for the handlebars. I'm also liking the fact that it doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of assembly because right here, that's going to go right here. And it looks like I just have to loosen this, put it in there and tighten it. And I'm hoping that's it. All right. I feel like I'm teasing you guys, talking to you about it while it's still in this box. So let me get it out of the box. All right, guys. I'm going to advise you to get some help getting this scooter out of the box. I took it out myself, but it is heavy. I'm letting you know, guys, right now it's heavy. And the only reason you're not looking at it right now is I'm going to open this box first and see what's in it. See if I can find some instructions because I want to be able to put a kickstand down. You can see the scooter over here in the background. I'm already impressed with this scooter. Like I can't wait to get this thing up and ready to go. I have a feeling like with most things that have to be charged that I'm going to have to charge it for like a bunch of hours and I'm not going to be able to just take it right out, which is a little disappointing, but we'll see what happens. But I want to see what's in the box first because I know that it has a kickstand. I want to put it on the kickstand and put it on this table because I want to show it to you guys, you know, with it off of the ground so I can kind of go over all of the stuff that I'm just seeing. Like I didn't do any reading about this, guys. I don't know anything about it except for what I see. And what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling already, I'm impressed. All right. So, okay, inside the box. Ah, that is a speedometer. All right, so I'm sure with some plugs, I'm going to have to plug that in. This is, I'm pretty sure I know what this is, and I can let you know right now, I'm not putting it on. It's a bell. Well, that's pretty loud. but won't be putting that on. And then these are, oh, okay, this is tools. Very nice. And then lastly, oh yeah, that's what I was looking for, guys. The VARLA owner's manual. I'm not one of those guys that goes, hey, I'm not reading instructions. You guys know how I feel about that macho crap. Nothing to prove. I want to make sure I do it right the first time. Knowledge is power. All right, guys, so I'm even more excited because as you can see, the scooter's back here, and then there was that box. And this is everything that was in that box, which lets me know I don't have a lot of work to do. I can put this thing together very quickly and then go out and play. And that's what's up. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, so my friend helped me take this and put it up on the table because, again, it's 90 pounds, so it's not light. And, guys, I got to tell you, this thing, again, I told you I don't know a lot about electric scooters, but this thing is substantial. I'm so impressed with it. Still haven't ridden it yet, but putting it together was super easy. Putting it together. I really didn't have to put anything together. The knob that's on the front of here, you just have to loosen it so that you can put the stalk into the grooves and then tighten it back. And that's the same thing you would do if you wanted to fold this because it's foldable. You loosen this, you take out this pin, and then this thing folds down like this, right? So that's good. Again, it's 90 pounds, so keep that in mind. But I mean, this thing has air-filled tires. These are not pneumatic tires. They're air-filled. Says 50 PSI is the highest recommended PSI to put in the tires. I've already checked it. It was 35.5 in there, so I put 10 more pounds in there. It's got disc brakes, front and rear, and they are responsive. Front and rear suspension. And when I first stepped on it, I thought the tires were really low, but it was the suspension that was compressing. It's got a very wide platform for your feet, so you can ride this 1 foot in front of the other, 2 feet next to each other, and it even has a portion right here where you can rest one of your feet. So I'm assuming that's going to be comfortable. It has a front headlight, which is actually pretty bright, and it has a tail light, and the tail light actually blinks when you hit the brakes. So it's definitely functional. It's ready to go. And according to the instructions, the top speed of this thing, you ready for this, guys? 45 miles per hour. I mean, wow. 45 miles per hour? I'm actually intimidated by this thing at this point, you know? All right, so I want to talk to you guys about the speedometer that I had to put on there, and that's impressive too. It looks good. Yeah, so just look at this thing, guys. So correction, 330 pounds is the max weight recommended for this scooter. This is, now it says that it wants you to be 16 years of age. The company wants you to be 16 years of age or older. That's an executive decision. You guys make that decision yourselves if you want your kids riding this. But I'm going to tell you right now, this thing is not a toy, especially at 45 miles per hour. Kickstand, very responsive, meaning up, down, nice and easy. So let's talk about this, guys. And let me tell you something funny. So it came with 2 of these things. And I was ready to throw it away because it was attached to the speedometer, and I thought it was just, I don't know, a keychain or something, but you actually need this to unlock this. So it comes with this. These are your controls. You have plus, minus here. This is the power button. You press and hold this power button for 3 seconds, and it's going to turn on this beautiful display. Now you see it's blinking right there. It's asking for this. So you take this, you put it right here, boom. And now you're ready to roll. It's showing me that I have 70% battery power. This thing right here is telling me that both the engines are engaged. So yes, this scooter has an engine on the front wheel and the rear wheel. 1,000 watts, so 2,000 watts altogether. If you use both, you have the option to just run one engine. And sometimes people would do that if they want to conserve battery power, and then if one dies, they can have the other one go. But look how nice looking this is. The odometer reads 0 because I haven't ridden it yet. So over here you have your brake levers on both sides, front and rear. Give you guys a wider view of this. Now I'm going to get on it, and it's raining outside right now, so I can't take it out. And I'm annoyed about that because it came with power. I thought I had to charge it. And I'm just ready to go in this thing, ready to go. All right, so this is your light switch, guys. If you hold it down for 3 seconds, you'll see the indicator come on right there that the lights are on. And it's a pretty bright light too, pretty bright light. And again, there's the tail light, also bright LED. And when you pull the brakes, the brake light will blink And it'll continue to blink as long as you're holding the brake, which is cool. The rear brake lever is on the right, and the front brake lever is on the left. And this is your throttle. And man, it's responsive. All right, guys, so I just want you to see kind of what I look like on this. And as soon as I step on it, like right there, I feel a suspension. Let me hold the brake so it doesn't move. Look at that. Ah, man. So it feels, and also the headlight is not attached to the handlebar. So you road glide riders, you're familiar with that. It's fixed. Or you are Indian Pursuit or Challenger guys. It's fixed. And if I hit this throttle, whoa! Cover the rear brake. I'm going to cover the rear brake while I'm doing this. All right, guys, so I'm going to take this outside, show you guys what's what, and show myself what's what. And I'm excited about it. All right, let's do it. My first check with the motorcycles is usually, I'm talking about the suspension. Every time I come off this curb, that's how I can really judge it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Woo! All right, let me get my helmet on. Let's see what this thing's got. All right, guys, so I have to get acclimated to this thing. See how sensitive this throttle is? Can I pick my feet up and just press it? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Trust and believe. Holy sh**. All right, the brakes are very good, but the fastest that got up to was like 15 miles per hour. So let me see if there's a setting. Actually, I know there's a setting that I could change to make this thing faster. But what I will say is the throttle is responsive enough where I can actually trust and believe with it. Meaning, when I feel it start to fall, just pressing the throttle, it's going to make it go. Look at that. And if with two engines running, which I have running right now, it has all-wheel drive. So, all right, guys, so that number one where it's at pass, and I thought that was passenger, I should have known that's not what it is because this is clearly not something you should have a passenger on. But that's the speed. So I'm going to move it up to 3. 3 is the highest that it can go. Let's see the difference in the speed. Trust and believe, trust and believe. Whoa. Whoa. Keep a little bit of throttle, full throttle. Yeah, baby. Woo. Oh man, guys, this is definitely something to get used to, and I'm trying to figure out whether I want my feet side by side, which you can definitely do because the platform is wide enough, or 1 foot in front of the other. I think I prefer 1 foot in front of the other. But like I said, the throttle is responsive, so I get power when I need it when I'm leaning. But I mean, on 3, yeah, this thing wants to go, man. Woo! Yeah, if you give it a little bit, just a little bit when you need it, it's like feathering the clutch. But this is like riding a DCT. So just now, I was making a turn, a U-turn, and I tried to twist the throttle. It's a press button. Habits, man, habits. But while I'm doing this, believe it or not, I actually have to drag the front brake, and that's only because the throttle is on the same side as the rear brake. Woo! I could see it's a lot of fun, but I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, this is not to be played around with. Like, get acclimated to it first, get comfortable with it before you start getting crazy, going really fast, because of the speeds that this thing could do, you could get hurt on this thing. So make sure you're geared up. Like you guys see me, I do practice sessions, and I don't even wear a helmet when I'm doing my practice sessions. But when I'm doing my practice sessions, I'm going like 10 miles per hour at the most. This thing, I was close to 40 miles per hour, and I didn't even have a long straightaway. I'm going to take it on a straighter road to test that out, to see exactly what I can get it up to. Right now, the battery power is at 67%. So, all right, let's do it. per hour, guys. 40 miles per hour. Wow. All right, guys. I didn't want to stop. I did not want to stop. Oh my God, guys. Smooth stop. Look at that. Guys, this thing is fun, fun, fun. Going to the garage where it's cooler. Talk to you guys about it some more. All right, guys. To say that I'm impressed by this scooter would be an understatement. Like, this thing is phenomenal. I have to tell you, I definitely wasn't expecting this. So let's go over a couple of things. Like I already stated, this scooter has 2 engines. There's one in each hub, and they can be run independently or at the same time. And it really depends on what you want to do. Now, the range that this is supposed to get is 45 miles. Of course, that's going to depend on how you ride it and how you have the settings. So if you want to get better, I started to say mileage. Yeah, fuel mileage, but it's not fuel. If you want to get more mileage out of it, then it would make more sense to just use one engine and, of course, not be at full throttle. All of this stuff is common sense, right? But it's 1,000 watts per engine. It has 3 modes, 1, 2, and 3, and you use it by pressing the plus and the minus button on the control panel. The number 1 will get you up to 15 miles per hour max. Number 2 will get you up to 25 max. And number 3 will get you up to 45 max. Now, I got it up to 40. Of course, this is all going to depend on wind, weight. I'm 225 pounds. So clearly somebody lighter than me, this thing's going to move faster. It's just very impressive. The brakes are very good. I mean, very good. So as always, don't be grabbing at the brakes. It's so funny, guys, how the techniques that we use riding a motorcycle are relevant on this. And I had to remind myself of that making a U-turn, because when I was making the turn, I had my head down like this. As soon as I picked my head up and looked where I wanted to go, everything felt better to me. Everything felt better. So it's a lot of fun, guys. I highly recommend it. And there's a sale on this right now. It's $200 off of the price. The normal price of this scooter is $2,299. But they're offering a $200 discount on it. But not only that, guys, if you use my promo code BOSS, you'll get another $60 off of the scooter. And if you buy 2 of them, use the promo code THEBOSS, and you'll get $160 off of both scooters. Right now, keep in mind, this is like the top of the line for them as far as their scooters. Or if it's not, it's up there. There are other scooters beneath this one if you don't need all of the stuff that this scooter comes with. But I also want to let you know that this company offers financing. Like, they're making it very easy for you to get your hands on one of these scooters. So definitely, guys, go to VARLA.com and do your own due diligence. Check out the site, see what they have to offer, and see if it's something that you can use. Now, what I was talking about earlier, as far as talking to you guys about how this could be beneficial for you, I did a video on an e-bike. And I remember at that time talking about how the e-bike can be beneficial to you if you camp out or if you go to rallies and stuff like that, and you don't feel like taking the motorcycle to some place that you're going, you can use that. Well, I think this is even more advantageous, and I say that because it's smaller. So it's easier to transport. This thing folds down, so you can fold it down. And as far as storing it, it's going to take up less space. So, you know, this is something that I thought I would do a video on and then, you know, give it to somebody or on a giveaway. But I think I'm going to keep this, guys, because I can definitely see me wanting to maybe go to one of my friends' houses in my subdivision. I don't want to drive. I don't want to walk. I don't want to start up a motorcycle and go. This is definitely an option, and it's quick. The lights are bright. It's a lot of fun, guys. It's a lot of fun. I'm telling you, if you get a chance to ride one of these, definitely do so. Now, I've ridden the scooters that you can rent that are out on the road, out on the sidewalks in different cities. As a matter of fact, when I was in Milwaukee, I rented one. This thing is leaps and bounds better than that. Leaps and bounds better than that. This is just a quality product. And again, I want to thank VARLA for sending it out to me. All right, guys, I'm going to put a link in the description section so you guys can click on that. And I want you to check out everything there is to know about this scooter. It's a phenomenal product. The kickstand is sturdy. It looks good. It comes in blue as well. Although the last time I went on the website, it said that the blue one was sold out. But just check it out, guys. And put in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you're already in this space. Like, do you already own an e-scooter? And let me know if it can go up to 45 miles per hour. If it can climb a 35-degree grade, that's what this one can do. If it can ride off-road, that's what this one can do with the all-terrain tires. Not extreme off-road, but, you know, within reason. And let me know if it looks this damn good, if the speedometer looks that good. Its color, it just looks good. All right, guys, that's all from me right now. Spend more time being thankful for the things that you have and less time complaining about the things that you don't. Seat time doesn't equal practice time, guys. If you have time to ride your motorcycles, make time to practice on them. And if you're going to get one of these bad boys, practice on it first. Take it easy. Keep it in number one, right? Get accustomed to it, and then you can start bumping it up, all right? And I highly recommend that you wear safety gear when you're riding this. I feel safer on my motorcycle than I do on this thing. All right, guys. Until next time.